Hey, Dr. Fred Schofield here.
This is Dr. F.J. Schofield with Schofield Chiropractic Training. We're going to go over 2 of the keys. There's 7 keys to giving value. We're going to go over 2 today. What would you say, number 1, to building value in practice, what's the most important thing?
Well, the most important thing is to, as Picasso said, the meaning of life is to find your gift. So the first one I would say is find your credibility. What are you credible at? Okay. What are you known for in your town? What are you known for? What did your patients know? What is your validity?
So credibility.
Credibility. You've got to have credibility.
They've got to believe in you.
They've got to believe in you. If you don't believe in you, then how the hell are you going to sell something you don't believe in?
So, number 1 in giving value is credibility. The patient has to believe you can deliver what you're saying you can deliver. Without this, nothing else matters.
If the first step in credibility is congruency.
Do you practice what you preach?
If there's conflict, you may be thinking, but you may feel something different than you're thinking because you have this conflict. And if you have conflict internally, that's incongruency. And that's lack of integrity when you have an incongruency within.
So you got to practice what you preach.
You do.
You got to get adjusted. You have to eat right. You have to exercise. You have to do all these things, or else you don't have integrity. You know, if you're selling AT&T and you're using Verizon, that's a problem. And if you're selling chiropractic and wellness and you're on, and you're medicated and you don't get adjusted and your forward head posture is like this and you have fusions in your spine, then that's a problem. And no one who's going to follow you.
Double hip replacement, and you're going to tell the patient, "I'll help you. I'll fix your hip." You couldn't even fix your own hip.
So
what the hell's going on? Number 2, what's your agenda?
Your intent, your intention. Do you really want to help this person, or are you always, every time someone comes in the office, are you thinking, how much money can I squeeze out of this person? Money's a result. Your rewards in life will depend on how many people you serve and how well you serve them. So focus on the service and on the performance and on helping this person.
That should be your intention.
Number 2?
Number 3.
Number 3, excuse me.
Confidence.
You got to believe in yourself. I know when I was working for Dr. Fred, I started off doing the first and second visits. It was very easy for me to sell his adjustment and his ability to help people. But then when I had to sell my own, it's a whole nother ballgame. Now I'm telling this person that I can help their sick child or help their grandmother or help their spouse, help them. And you got to truly believe in your skill, in your ability to locate, analyze, and reduce the subluxation. We're the only group that talks about technique, and that's because that's our service, that's our product, and you got to believe in your ability to deliver that service.
The art of chiropractic, what I call the art with a heart, is that there is certainty in your heart. See, when you know that you know, then you know. When you know you can deliver.
It's everything.
Man, no time to sell because I'm too busy delivering.
That's it.
What a way to practice.
It's one of the greatest things I learned when I was studying communication and sales is quit trying to sell and just make buying really easy in your office. And the best way to do that is be credible and deliver. And that's the last key in credibility. What's your track record? You know, if you've had 100 new patients and 10 have gotten well, that's not good. You need to really go back and study the science, the art of chiropractic.
You've got to have results.
You got to have results.
We produce results. The greatest thing about the tick is if you back it up with the art. Now, the art of chiropractic is the technique, but it's so much more. It's communication. You call it sales, but I don't sell because I'm delivering the goods. See? You sell yourself on yourself. And then you'll have credibility because there'll be congruency in what? In your autonomics. In your autonomics. And then what happens? you know what happens? Referrals.
And reactivates.
Oh my goodness. How do they know? Because your heart sends out the frequency.
It's a great way to measure how good you are at what you do is how many referrals do you get each week and how many reactivates do you get? That means how many patients that have not been in your office for 30, 60, 90 days are coming back to your office. If you're getting 1 or 2 reactivates a month, 1 or 2 referrals a month, you got to improve what you're doing. You got to improve your communication. You got to improve how you're running your business. You improve your adjustment. You need to improve. It's a great way to measure how good you are at what you do.
The art with a heart.
The art of practice in the real world. And number 2 of giving value is how easy is it to do business with you?
We'll cover that again, F.
How easy is it? How easy is it to do business? So 2 keys to giving value. Number 1, credibility. Does that patient believe you can deliver what you're saying you deliver? Number 2, how easy is it to do business with you? We'll cover that more in the future. December training's coming up, and we'll be covering the
most important thing we're covering. Scenario planning for 2015 before 2015. Before 2015.
You got to begin with the end in mind. So you got to have a picture and goals, and you got to learn how to write goals. Very, very important.
Has 2014 been your best year ever?
It has.
It has been my best year. One of the best years in our life. And many of our clients. The best year of their life, 2014. And you know what the funny thing is? 2015 is going to be better.
That's it. Don't wish things were easier. Wish you were better. So credibility, ease of doing business. I'll go over the other 7 keys to giving value into the December training. Hope to see you there. This is Dr. F.J. Schofield. Keep charging.
Keep charging.